Hello, it's PlayMale from Confidently Dating Woman. How to meet, attract and seduce hot and attractive single women everywhere you go for a hot relationships that includes sex and having sex with getting laid within 4 hours of meeting her. It's a step-by-step guide from approach to meeting, sex and relationship. In today's video, I'm gonna talk about the different types of dating models or dating approaches and compare them with the Confidently Dating Women method. In generally, if you look at the discussions about it from other dating coaches and men, then we can refine about 4 categories of dating approaches. And those 4 are, in no particular order, they are online dating apps, they are night game or club, go to the clubs and bars, and they are social circle dating, that you meet via friends and acquaintances, you meet your women, and the 4th one is day game or daily gaming and everyday life. Confidently Dating Women, the book, that's now in the 18th anniversary edition and has sold more than 1,000 copies. Thousands of copies already sold of that. Is mainly about day game, but also a bit about club game or bar game and a little bit online game, but it focuses mainly on there where you have control, also a bit social game. Because Confidently Dating Women is about how to make tweaks in your everyday life so that you become more attractive to women and that you have more success with women, and women like you, women want to see you, women get aroused by you, they get horny and hot for you, and they want to sleep with you, and they call you up and, hey honey, when can we have sex again? Yeah? And can I also bring my female friends for a threesome? That's what this book Confidently Dating Woman is about. So let's start with online dating. Online dating nowadays involves a lot of dating apps. Now, in the original edition of Confidently Dating Women, more than 18 years ago, that's why it's called 18th anniversary edition, the online dating mainly consisted of these full-fledged relationship matchmaking sites. So you really had like this big profile, expanded profile. It's like a Facebook profile on these dating sites where you will then be able to send messages or likes to other women. And that's a way to do the online dating. It also at that time quite new. Nowadays we also have our dating apps where we just on our phone, we just swipe left and right, and there's various forms of that. They added a lot more to location dating, that you are nearby. That's one of the things that was not really existing in the online dating of more than 18 years ago. So this is online dating. You make like an online profile or a profile in an app, and you put some pictures there, small text, maybe some likes and dislikes that you have or hobbies that you like to enjoy, and then it's swiping to the left or the right, saying yeah, yes or no, thumbs up, thumbs down, and then when there's a match, then you can start talking to each other. And typically in these online dating things, there's mostly men there, most profiles are for men, and there are only a few women. So that's online dating. Online dating is very difficult to do, and it is not so much because it's difficult to date women, but it's because there's a lot of men and less women, so the skills are not in your favor statistically, and also it's less serious on those apps. It's more volatile, so to say, because you can easily be forgotten. Because the women get a lot of messages, they are not every day on the apps. And they don't see all the profiles of the men because of the algorithms. So in online dating you have much less control over initiating the conversation, or you need to pony up a bit, like having a paid subscription or pay for a boost or likes or those type of things to just get any conversation started. So online dating is mostly starts passively. You make a profile, and that profile has to be bright and shining, such that you will at least give you a like, so that you're able to have a match and start talking to her. So that's about online dating, and it's difficult because she gets to see way less profiles of men. When women are also more selective than men, so your chances are really difficult if you don't have almost near perfect pictures that are interesting for the women on those apps, and if you are not paying to be shown. Otherwise you can have a perfect profile, but it's never shown to any interesting woman, except the ones that are ugly or have a lot of trouble and things from the past that you don't want to deal with. So that's online dating. Then the second one is, I forget the order, but doesn't matter, is social circle. Dating via your social circle. Now, social circle works the following way. It means via friends and acquaintances you know with people, you go hang out with them, and then they know a friend, or they have a friend, or at a party that they organize, then you meet another girl, another woman. And in a social game, you invest in building your social network, having friends, male friends, female friends, hanging out together, organizing things, going to a bar, going to have a play, to watch a movie, to whatever, to do some sports. And then there is this pretty girl showing up, and then you can date her. The good thing about social circle game is that after you've built your social network, then you already covered a lot of trustworthiness because you're a friend. So you're okay, you're not like some kind of crazy serial killer. You're okay guy. So you already have that. That's very good for a social circle game. It's very nice. But it takes you a lot of work to build a social network first. An active social network where a lot of friends in the first place. And then, some of these friends can propose you a nice girl for you. Also, women like to do that a lot, to make matchmaking. That if they know that you are single, a bit what you're looking for, and they know a older female friend that's single, then they help you hook up together. So that's very nice about social circle game. But of course, you have to be a very social guy for that as well. So also with that, it's a bit similar to the online dating, but also with social circle game, it really helps if you know how to confidently date women, because that makes you more attractive man, more women will notice you, and they will want to engage with you. So that's important to have. Now, if you're confidently dating women, you will also may be able to make more pictures, and also by that have a better chance for a better online dating profile. And if you're confidently dating women, then also in your social circle game, then your friends and peers know that you're a cool guy, that you're okay guy, and they will also suggest their hot female friends to you that are also looking for a great guy like you. So that's the good thing about social circle game. Third, we have dating in clubs and bars. Now for this you go out, typically in the evening, to parties or festivals or dance events, all these kind of events where people go out to dance and to meet. And some of these parties are very cool. They play good music and they have good bands, and it's until deep in the night sometimes. So it's really partying and such. So that's nice about club game, or night game is also called, because it's often at night. There's a lot of music going on, there's a lot of people. The people come together, and most are there to have fun, but also of course to meet. So that's one good attribute of night game, is that you will find a lot of women that are there to accidentally meet a nice guy, because they're there not only for the music. So that's good about the club game. On the other hand, there's a lot of loud music most of the time. You will make quite late hours, so if you go out every day of the week, then probably you would find difficulty combining it with your work or business. But if you're a cool guy, you can make club game work or night game work. And still there, it's also that there's groups that already know each other a bit and they already have a plan after the party. So that's a bit your challenge if you're approaching and seducing girls in the club. Then they already have a plan and they already have decided beforehand which guy they are gonna be with that night. So that's more difficult, and there will be also a lot of drunk guys trying to approach her. There will be a lot of interactions already going on with the woman, so you have more competition there, and she will have a higher bid shield or defense, because there's a lot of drunken guys bothering her. So that it's not impossible, but it's just different kind of game. And if you're not fun, not entertaining, it's more difficult, because the whole environment in the club it's a bit stressful, but it's also there to have fun and good energy. But it's good to escalate there from time to time. So, and leaves us at the fourth and last category, and that's for the club game and night game. Also the confidently dating women book will help, because you will learn to recognize, okay, which women are interested in me, how do I pose, how do I present myself, because that's similar to if you go into day game or everyday life, where the confident dating women is about. Is there on everyday life, in the grocery store, when you're going to your work, when you're having a lunch break, when you're sitting on the outside having a drink somewhere in the early afternoon or in the late afternoon or early night, early evening. Then you see a woman and then you walk up to her and say hi. Or you're at a convention, for example, or conference or whatever, and there you see a woman and you see, walk up to her and say hi. That's day game or natural game or street game, because often it's in public spaces. This is where you go, already are at going, and there you meet a woman and you say hi to her. That's the main thing about day game. The difficulty about day game is that it may be a bit nervous for you to approach a stranger woman, because you don't know her, and it's a bit different than in the situation. People normally don't walk up to each other and introduce them, a new person to you. But on the other hand, that happens the same at parties a lot, that people stick together with already know, and also in social circles. So in day game you really get to confront your ability to walk up to a stranger, in this case a woman that you like and fancy, and initiate a conversation with her. Get past the first barrier of, okay, who is this stranger, to that you feel safe enough to have an instant date with you. And that's what day game is about. So it can be everywhere, grocery store, etc, etc. That's what confidently dating women is about. The good thing is that as soon as you master the cold approach, they say, to be able to meet women everywhere in daily life, is that many other areas automatically are becoming easy for you as well. And in day game or everyday life, there is almost no competition. You have very much control over the situations. You can decide to walk up to that woman. And so you have a lot of control compared to that you have to pray for the dating apps to show your profile. And you have almost no competition, because actually the people around you will actually be very jealous of you, or about your how courageous you are to meet up and talk to a new person, in this case a woman. They will actually be very happy for you, and they would wish that they could be able to do the same. But as we know, most average guys are not able to do that. So it really goes back to your core, like also in maybe ancient times, whatever. You see a nice girl and you walk up to her. Now that's really the power of everyday life game or approach. If you want to know more about this, and if you want to learn how to confidently date women, and especially in your everyday life, which you can also apply into the social circles, into when you go out in a party, or if you want to make your online dating profile, it also contributes to that. Then go to www.confidentlydatingwomen.com, and that is without hyphens or slashes or spaces. Then leave your name and email address, and I will send you 10 free dating tips on how to confidently date women and start seeing new women now, start having dates again, and upgrade your sex life. That's what you can do there. Great, see you there.